Alrighty then, so screw it, we'll work with what we got here for right now, but hello everybody, and welcome to episode 69, Shoot the Breeze, a chill time, well pretty much a chill interview and chill time around for you and me. I am your host, ZTwoTL here, and, well, alongside me here today, who is making their entrance as we speak here, my guest for the most part is quite the memer, very blunt, as well as just basically a nice person all around for the most part, as you could just hear him slowly but surely coming in hot, as you can hear it. Coming right in for the most part on hand for who we have here. So, but yes, my guest for the night on hand is, well, he is, well, as you can also hear that countdown on hand for the most part for what we have. Like I said, slowly but surely. But my guest for the night is ZTwoTL. We'll call him Z2. And he's on his way here as we speak. And there he is. Yep. Bringing the gun and everything galore here. But yeah, welcome, bud. Welcome on hand.
Wait, we're not playing a game? We're not playing a game?
No, we're not playing a game. We're not playing a game on hand. No, we're not. Nah, you're good. You're all good on hand. So let me do this. But yeah, how you been? And how's your day going for the most part?
Oh, good. You know, got some caffeine in me, wait for this whole interview. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, and you made it. And you made it on hand, on time for the most part. And I always try to make sure that it works on hand where basically it'll fit the time management for anybody else on hand for the most part. So, let's go ahead and get down to business with the first following question. How the hell did we meet?
I don't mean to get this wrong. I don't mean to bring up old names, but I feel like it was with. I think it was with like. It's hard to remember because it was a very long time. I know it was like around 2019 or something like that.
Yeah.
Must have been when I was hanging around with Saya.
Yep, I would assume so. Yeah, it would be around that time on hand because it was like a weird group of different people on hand for the most part because we were kind of like we were doing our own thing, but we knew everybody else on hand as far as the eye can see. So just to be able to know everybody else here and there, and just be able to just do this overall sake or so. But yeah, I remember that for the most part. And I think after that or so, we kind of like knew each other a little bit, little by little, for the most part of like different like encounters. But past that, we never actually fully hanged out on hand until, what was it? That one night on hand. I'm trying to remember. There was that one night on hand where it was just like we sat around, just basically talked about a little bit of everything. That's usually what it was. Cause.
Oh yeah, just chilling, usual.
Yeah, just chilling on hand for the most part, and just be able to have a grand old time here and there. So, which was nice. Nice altogether. So, but my next following question I want to ask you is your VR chat origins. Now, what got you started in VR chat, if I can ask, or what kind of draw you into pretty much as it is right now here and there, as it's pretty much just kind of like.
I've been here since like late 2018, I think. I think like the whole like memes and you know the whole having fun. Shit posting like with the Uganda meme and such going on, being nice and fresh, you know, being able to talk to people, socialize outside like real world. And I can tell the real world is very, very cool. I can tell you that much.
No, I feel you.
So it really, and I thought it would really help me with like my anxiety and my, you know, some of my social problems.
No, I get you.
Basically. I basically joined in. I was a desktop boy, you know, as I like to call desktops, they have the fucking throwing power of a god. Fight me on that, please, because I've seen desktop people yeet something across the map that's like 300 megabytes. Then I decided to get VR like I think like a couple months or a year later. And I got into VR, got my first Oculus CV1. Hang around some friends, have fun. Felt weird, but I got used to it like in about 2 days.
I got you. I got you on him.
Started streaming the game with VR. Had a lot of fun in the community. Met new people. Met a lot of good friends. Met some of my best friends. In fact, at that time, my first VR broke, got a new one. Because my second one, this, I had to travel over an hour for.
Why is that?
To pick up, because I couldn't get online, so some guy I saw like in nearby city I'm at, literally was doing one app that was like barely used. I had like a screen wiper and everything that's barely used, was like perfect condition for only like $220.
Okay.
And I'm like, yo, that's a steal.
Well, that's interesting.
So I just had to drive over an hour out there. Very nice people, you know, regular couple and a son. They were like, hey, we got the new Oculus. We got the new Oculus and we don't want to use these anymore. So we're trying to give these away, but no one wants to buy it. And I'm like, I'll take it. I try to explain that, like, I'm streaming this game, you know, I pay friends, I pay do a lot of stuff in VR. And they were like, you know, being interested, and they got my headset, back to the car, and drove an hour back.
Okay, I got you. I mean, just to even be able to go the distance for a headset, it's just like, you know, really, you know, it's just like, I mean, especially for a steal, too, you know.
$220 is a steal, dude.
Yeah, that's fair. Especially at that time. Like, they're more expensive now.
Yeah.
Well, besides Oculus Quest now.
Yeah.
So.
Then I developed into, you know, joining the LPD. You know, doing some light wall stuff.
Okay, I got you.
LPD became a very good community. I think I've been over there. I've been with them for over a year now. Very good community. I think now they're like, what, 10K strong on their Discord? Like, holy shit.
Yeah, I get you.
I met a lot of good people, a lot of nice people. They were here and theirs, of course, but you know, I met some of my best friends there. And then, but the thing was, within that time of joining the LPD, there was something that happened before that, where a week before said LPD be joining, because you know I used to hang out around them when they first started in 2019, but it was just a regular police group. I decided to join Laserdome for their first ever tournament. You can see the poster all the way up there.
Yeah, I see it right over there. Yeah, I see
That's
it.
the very first tournament I ever did. Yep. And that one tournament became one win. As you see on the poster, boys, one win became two wins became 3 wins, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, I think 10. Is where we're at. We have been, my team with Neon Nikos, as the team is called, we out together as a fan group, and as a player group, became 10-time champions.
Oh, before I forget,
last year of Laser.
No, I was gonna say, before I forget, Jackal said, hey, just let you know.
Hey, Jackal.
Yep, just letting you know, hen.
And so, 10-time champions, being a veteran of, you know, being like a day one veteran of this whole world. And if you are watching, if you play VR chat, for the experience, I would recommend playing this. Most fun PvP I would play on VR chat. Probably the best. This community is very welcoming. Creators, nicest guy I ever met. And so, and of course, that's why we're here, because, you know, Laserdome is one of my homes now. One of my places I like to go, the communities I like to be with. And why not, you know, pay tribute to all that community? Why just bring, you know, shoot the breeze to Laserdome? On the commentator's desk.
Yeah, we're pretty much. Yeah, to explain this on hand too, so you guys know, basically we're on the commentator's desk on hand, and it's a little bit weird for me too, because I have to try to angle this a little bit, so that way, for the most part, because of the overlay for it. But past that, it's a little bit like back home on hand, just when it comes to commentary on hand.
That little gray square in the corner is for cameras, but only the creator can control it. So you see down there's buttons over here where you put your camera there. That screen was so like little overlays for names. The game starts, the scores, the player cam, the booth cam over here. Go on break, go to the booth area, and you can turn the cam on off. If you have watched the Laserdome tournament streams, you know what I'm talking about. It's cool. It's a very cool setup. I seen him make this in real time. He was having a blast.
I got you. I will say I do like how it's all set up and how it works on hand, so that's the key thing for it. So, my next question I was going to ask you on hand is basically your hobbies besides VR chat outside of that for the most part. Now, I put a few things down that I can only think off the top of my head because of your interaction with Manic, who basically you have an interesting chemistry together with you and him, and also just from the few things I know being Roblox, Guilty Gear, and I believe there was a few other ones. I believe you also do Smash Smash Bros as well.
I don't play Smash.
You don't play Smash?
What was the question?
Basically, your hobbies on hand.
Besides all that stuff.
No, you're all good. It's basically your hobbies on hand outside of VR chat. You know, what do you do besides this game in general?
Masturbate.
Well, that's straight to the point there. So there you go. There you go, on hand, folks. That actually might explain why the monitor's right behind you.
I'm not that lonely. I'm not that lonely, please.
Good lord.
I'm not that lonely. I don't play Good to Go Strive. It's not my type of fun game. Mango was it. I got DLC for it. But most of the games I do really play outside, and I'll get to other outside stuff, is I was born as a very, very small little 5 to 7 year old me who had a GameCube. My first 2 games were Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 and Kirby Air Ride. Okay. And that led to me becoming a car guy, becoming a racing game fan, becoming a Kirby fan. Because most people that are like my age or older know that Kirby Air Ride was actually a very good game. One of my favorites on the GameCube. Hot Pursuit 2, very successful game. I managed to, in my lifespan of that GameCube, I managed to collect Hot Pursuit 2 all the way through Carbon on the GameCube. Okay. Finished all the games, all in order, a lot of fun. And with that, I became mostly into racing games. You know, I still have Hot Pursuit 2 on my PC. Torrent. Ooh.
I feel you.
I do play other games like I've been recently playing Horizon 5, masterpiece of a game. I've been playing stuff like Wreckfest. I played Burnout. I played Need for Speed. And I played myself a fair share of first-person shooters like Call of Duty, PS3 days, and GTA. Well, 5, basically, and 4.
So, from what I could take from that, you're pretty much kind of like a car guy.
Much anymore.
Pretty much like a car guy on hand.
Oh, trust me, yeah. Trust me, the first thing I did on Horizon 5 was going for my favorite vehicles. I didn't care about the stats.
No, I feel you. I feel you on hand, for the most part.
Other things I do is, like, fighting games. Excuse me, geez, that's a bad getting back. Mostly I play platform fighters. I don't play Smash anymore. I play mostly stuff like Slap City and Nickel Salbon made by the same developer, Ludosity. A lot of fun. I'm also trying to get into other games like Skullgirls. Skullgirls is very fun. It's very complicated, but it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun when you get to put a combat up your ass.
I mean, it's also kind of very fun, especially if you get that big band like meme like send-off song for whoever gets it.
I play Filia. I play Filia.
I got you.
Good girl. It's good.
No, I got you. I got you on hand. A little bit of fighting games here and there, but I know.
Oh, look at my scene with racing games. First-person shooters. I'm here now. I can do Battlefield. That was fun. I do VR games, some VR like Pavlov. I also do premium bowling. Another fun game to get friends. I like going premium bowling. If you like bowling games. Oh, I remember Ash. How can I forget this game? This game literally started my PC gaming. Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Back in the day.
That's an oldie.
The literal disc. I think I still have the disc.
Still, that's an oldie, man. That's a real old man.
There was a 2 and 3 I had. The 3 premium edition. And I love the shit out of those games. To make your roller coasters, to make your parks. A lot of fun. And that's how my first PC game was at. It was a lot of fun, being little roller coasters and everything, and, make your own little creations. It was nice. I'm not a big Tycoon fan, but that's one Tycoon game I would ever play.
I got you, man. And it sounds really nice, especially when you have to look back on them. Fun games.
Other hobbies I do outside gaming is, hang out with the girlfriend. Sweetie, if you're watching this, I love you.
You heard him. C2 loves you.
I think drive. I think a nice drive is nice. You know, you have your music, drive, nice car, good weather. Nowadays I'm also driving to a arcade called Atari. It's a bar/arcade that has a lot of Atari games and a lot of pinball.
Okay.
Has like a lot of oldies like NBA Jam, Night of the Living Dead 1 and 2, Mortal Kombat 2 and 3, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Oh, those oldies. That's a lot of fun. They also had the Simpsons arcade game. Oh, who can forget that? Oh,
No, I got you.
that was fun to play.
I got you on hand. So let me ask you this on hand. That's basically I feel like you've already filled it in on hand, but I was going to ask you pretty much what was the game that basically was your introduction to gaming in general for the most part? Like I believe you mentioned it on hand.
That was the first one I touched.
The first one you touched.
That was Need for Speed 2. You gotta understand. You don't understand how the soundtrack developed my sense in games and music. I know I did my research. I know Hot Pursuit 2 was the first official soundtrack. And you know, it feels like the games of that game I had always driving around as little kid me, you know, not knowing how to fucking drive half the time. If you know those little, like, you know, little slow stop turns, like the little, like, yellow turn. Oh yeah, all those would be freaking gone on like the first stop because I would just wall ride.
Well, there you go. I mean, that's one. That's one way not to lose momentum on hand. Just wall ride across. There you go. So.
Yeah, exactly. I'll take shortcuts. I don't know. You know, the music was always a hit for me. Like I said, EA back in the day always hit with a soundtrack if it's licensed. Always hit with a soundtrack. They never miss.
No, I feel you.
You know, how the game feels, and that kind of experience, like, you know, I like racing games, I like car games. And, you know, that was my very first introduction to console gaming. Itchy eye.
Nah, you're all good. You're all good on hand. Nah, I feel you.
Played Kirby Allied, and I bought Kirby games. I had Game Boy Advance SP after, which I played Kirby and Amazing Mirror on. I finished that game like 5 times. Game's a fun little platformer.
No, I feel you.
And then I moved to, like, you know, having a GameCube to a Wii, to a PS3, to a PS4, and now to a PC.
No, I got you. I get you. There's a lot of games on hand for the most part that kind of like becomes your introductions to certain things you didn't think you would have an interest in, like especially when you mentioned like Hot Pursuit 2, you know, and a little bit of racing on hand, or just.
I did my funding arcades.
Oh, arcades.
My first arcade game at the same exact time too, same day, was Cruising Exotica and Crazy Taxi.
Oh, that's a good one, Crazy Taxi. That's a very good one.
They have Crazy Taxi at the Atari where I'm at. They have a staying booth. I play that every time I go there.
Really? Did not know. I did not know. That's actually pretty nice.
My first ever to arcade I played, they still have it. Like, you don't understand. I nearly cried when I saw Cruising Exotica because I haven't seen that arcade booth, standing or not, in like 13 years of my life.
Damn.
It's like being an old friend.
Nah, I feel you.
The whole life cycle.
Yeah. I feel you on hand. Or so. So, let's get down to the certain topics on hand that I would like to ask you about. One of them being is the VR chat scene. Now, in this current present that we have here, being VR chat, like where we are at this moment or so, what are your current thoughts and opinions about what's going on, especially for where we are right now with VR chat?
What's going on with VR chat right now is the game's better than it was like 3 years ago, in my opinion. But then a lot of people have that opinion, so it's not really that spicy anymore.
I got you.
With how we gone in time. I feel like the more thriving thing is outside of streamers and stuff, and outside the whole like not safe work and stuff, or that outside that, I feel like community bears and work bears have been thriving off this high for the past year. Like, look at where we're at right now.
Yeah. Let's look around right now.
Over there, you see him on the wall, Cyrix. He's due to COVID, he put in a lot of work in this world. Came out, I think, in March. And he continued to work on it and work on it because he loves the game, he loves creating stuff. This is his idea. His motivation was to relive the experience that had ROL and the same exact place called Laserdome, which was a laser tag place where he lived.
Mm-hmm.
And now, basically, in my view, he made the best VR chat PvP shooter. I would say this is doing better than anything VR chat has given us. That was like, like Stealing Gold, King of the Hill, and CTF. This is better because unlike the devs, I don't want to bash the devs, but unlike the devs, Derek's put some care into it. He motivated it, he updated it, and he even pushed the tournament series. And look how far the tournaments went.
I mean,
we're over a year now, and we have like 3, 6, 9, 12 event boards on there already.
No, I got you. I will say on hand for the most part that, especially with what VR Chat has done in the past or so, like with like Gold Rush or everything, it kind of gave a way for the idea of there could be a little bit more to what you could do in VR Chat with the right tools and the right idea of what you can work with. Like, it became a little bit of a pioneer, but just worked towards it.
With Udon right now.
Yeah, with Udon at Udon 3.0.
I would totally be down for them to remaster those worlds in Udon. I would be down. If they did that and put out ass and try good, I would do it. I would try it. I would be a fan, but I wouldn't even mind it. I'm like, I gotta try it.
I got you.
When classics come back, I wouldn't mind. That could happen.
Yeah.
That can happen.
Yeah, it definitely could happen.
It's gonna be easier possibly with Udon. But they made it.
No, I feel you. I feel you on hand. And plus, as you said on hand, just like they're thriving on hand, they could do so much more now. Just to be able to think outside the box of what could possibly be and just be able to produce stuff like that.
And community-wise, with, RP communities, friendly communities and all that stuff. Like, I go back to look at VRCon. Have you been to VRCon? Because it's like around the front portal. There's a VRCon logo around the front of this booth.
I have been to VRCon. I think I've been to the 2021, but I never got a chance to do the... I think I might have been to the 21st, but not during the live events on hand because I had work, so...
Oh, no, I mean like just going to like the world.
Oh, yeah, I've been to the world. Yeah, been to the hub one.
Yeah, I was manning the Laserdome booth from both, and like having me all these other communities, it was so much fun.
I get you.
That's what I feel like I said, like, getting world creators help that. So you got people like I know one to help us with that world was Howard. He's the one that is doing the LPD world. And a lot of other people are helping host some other communities.
No, I feel you.
And it's all about coming together and like I said, streamers, that's a whole different sauce of cake you gotta eat. But with the community and these kind of like things merging together, I just want to make these events happen and, show what VR chat is outside of what you see on that Twitch channel is very refreshing. Like I said, you just don't have Laserdome. You have other worlds that are just good to look at, good to chill. Horror worlds. Like, what was that one? What it was that one?
Horror world.
This is hard because I forgot the name.
No, it's okay. Hey, put it this way. It'll probably come to you when you least expect it on hand. Like, when you least expect it, it'll probably just pop up when you see it, so it'll be that.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. When people come together like this and make their own events, so got the event outside as HorrorCon, or VRCon itself, varieties, FurryCon's coming here. It's just also all these new games that are popping up.
Yeah.
All these new shows, all these new interactive worlds, all these new story worlds. Like I say, like besides Adam, I really do like Stream Bar as well. That's another group that I've been involved in through Udon and learning new stuff.
No, I got you.
PVI words like Tower Defense, Kitchen Cook. Oh, so managed to remaster Battle Disc.
Yeah. And like I said, it just opens up the possibility on its hands. Different things that you can do.
Yeah.
So.
Freaking travel adventure story worlds like Summer Flare. I like that experience. I haven't finished it, but what I have, but it was excited.
So let me ask you this question on hand. Now this is about being, being a content creator, or basically being a streamer. From your experience on hand, for how long have you been a content creator and streamer, if I can ask?
I think 4 years.
4 years. From your experience on hand for that, what is it that you can share with, you know, from your from what you've learned to from your first day to your here and now of what you've picked up along the way and just like the experiences you've had as being one? I have no idea what that was, but go on. No, you're good.
I feel like just do what you feel like you like to do, no matter the criticism. Everybody's gonna criticize you no matter what. If you follow like the trends or the norm, you're still gonna be criticized. You're not giving that.
Yeah.
So just do what you have fun with. For me, I have fun playing with friends. Like I haven't been streaming much, but when I do, I try to make fun for myself.
Okay.
And well, speaking of streaming and what we're in, I think I'm gonna be able to stream a tournament this Saturday, a TDM tournament. This Saturday, I think my team is in it. Gotta double check, but if we're in it, 5 p.m. Saturday, ESE, we stream the event. From my point of view, hopefully you guys, if you're interested, you're gonna be seeing me, you know, pop people in the face with a laser gun. That's a lot of fun.
I got you. I got you on hand. So pretty much for the most part on hand, it's just, you know, you do what you love, and no matter what direction it is or so, as long as you still have the passion and drive for what you want to do, being a creator, being a streamer, you just kind of go wherever the wind blows.
Well, I wouldn't even say with this creator and streamer, just being a member of a community as well. And God, I'm motivation as well. You find new things, you get new ideas. Like, and people really do like the laser dome tournaments I've been streaming. I don't care about number, I just see people like it. They come, they want to say, hey, you do a tournament, hey. And, you know, being a 10-time champion really puts up the stake. Am I going to choke this tournament or am I not?
No, I feel you.
You know, it gives you, it doesn't really give you that, like, ego, but it gives you that mentality of, like, you know, like how a WWE superstar is. You feel like you put your name out there, you feel like, you know, you just gotta have fun with it.
Okay, I got you.
Most of the times, like, during our, like, we did win the first VRCon tournament, but the second one we scored our first VRCon title. And I tell you, I haven't sweated so much in VR in my lifetime, but once we won it, it felt like me achieving a title. You know how, like, you know, they outsell those, like, wins in WWE where, like, they started, like, kneeling on the floor of the horn, the title was wipe off the hair shaking, swaying, and the hype.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
That's what it felt like, and it felt fun, and it felt good as a team to do it.
Okay, I got you. No, I got you. And plus, you're doing that just for the entertainment purposes on hand for the most part, just to be able to entertain, you know, the audience, or just be able to entertain and have fun with those around you, so...
Oh, trust me, yeah, it's always fun. It's always fun to watch us play a game and cooperate with teams where they're fun to play with or not. It doesn't matter. But with that, it's just like another thing I do aim for with, you know, being a community member or contributors, of course, is to help people the ways. For me, I'm playing to disband, well, my team is playing to disband and help other teams. I'm playing to help the LPG team because I feel like they have potential to win the title.
I got you. No, I understand.
And we ain't talking about soft. We ain't talking about classes. We're talking about we're going to defeat the Hans type of shit.
No, I feel you. I mean, gotta have that battle mentality on hand.
Business to defeat the Hans.
Well, since you're talking about the Laser Dome and everything on it, I was gonna ask about the Laser Dome community. What is the community like for the most part when it comes to when you first began or got so invested into it?
Pretty small. First tournament, pretty small. Not as many teams as you get nowadays. But like just before all the updates, you used to have a jitter gun, and this gun would shake around your hands like a vibrator on steroids. The only way to get a line of sight is if you just flick to a direction and you steady it and then you just shoot.
I see.
That's what we had to deal with over half that season, over half that first season. And then once Sirius managed to fix it, it was just a whole new learning thing. And, you know, to that, the community grew a lot more because the J gun, like, you know, drove them off.
No, I feel you.
But with the community we had before then, during that time, it was all dedication, it was all having fun, it was all growing. And, like, I was there when he didn't even have 100 members in that Discord and playing this game. I was there when I've been a beta tester, when I've been helping him, we and the other beta testers, God bless our souls, and God bless Cyrex, We've been doing bear tests, a bear test, and to get this second map out, holy crap! I think we did like 20 bear tests.
No, I got you.
And to see the community grow from just a little 50-man community, now we're like 600 plus strong now. We reached 600 at VRCon 2021.
Jeez.
Because VRCon, seeing the world being the world, gave us a tournament each VRCon. And shooting to hundreds of people hosted by VRCon. Great experience, a lot of highlights. I'm surprised at this point no one has made a highlight video yet of this past year.
I mean, knowing it on hand, I'm pretty sure they might. It just depends on, you know, depends on basically what streams they could take from each other's sides on it. Which, because I will ask, if you pretty much archive your streams, like you highlight them and they'll save permanently to your Twitch on hand, basically you can easily show that to whoever it is that would want to basically take some clips and make some highlights of them. It'll work for them.
Sometimes you just have to have a good model of friends to go and put the highlight. There you go, easy wins.
No, I feel you. No, I feel you on hand. And
yeah,
from
but like with this community, with this whole community thing, it's very welcoming. It's very helpful. Everybody here's HeavyDivider and play together. And do you see that Zappers board over there?
Yeah, I see it right there. Just in case.
You know how many names used to be there? You know how many names used to be on that board? That area?
How many?
Minus the orange, there was no orange.
Okay.
There used to only be 7 or 12 names there when I first started.
Okay.
Now look at it.
Yeah.
And the orange ones are Patreons.
And just in case so people can see it on hand. Pretty much that board right over there. Yeah, that board right over there. So. But
hey, if you do donate to the Patreon or, you know, donate money directly to Zurich, it can be minimum $1. You get a nice little gun. You get a little zapper gun. It's a little gun that looks a little more flashy.
Yeah, there you go.
A shooting noise.
There you go on hand.
Yeah.
So.
You get a reward for doing it.
No, I feel you. I feel you on hand. So, let me ask you this question on hand because, understand, for my time in VR chat, for the most part, I've heard some many different kind of groups on hand. One of them being the Lolly Squad, for the most part, for what it is, because it's running the longest group in VR chat, from what I assume on hand. But
the Lolly Police Department, you mean?
The Lolly, yeah, and then what it was going to lead to is, and then out of nowhere, I hear something about a Lolly Police Department on hand. What exactly is it on hand for the most part, and what can you tell me about it? No, go right ahead. I know exactly what's going to happen. Give him a second, guys, here. Give him a second, guys. Basically, to explain on hand, if I had to take a guess, he's probably changing out his suit on hand just so he can explain a little bit on hand. No, it's all good. Do not exist. You're fine. And I have played this game a few times on hand, basically being Laserdome, but for the most part, it's pretty nice. Which reminds me, you're all good. No, you're all good. Hey, I'm pretty sure they appreciate your support for anything on hand, especially as a group for the most part. Also, give me a second here while you're loading in for me. And 80th, 90, and... Oh, loading. Oh, there you are. Okay, well, there he is. So, okay, officer in charge. What is the Lolly Police Department? Don't tase me.
The Lolly Police Department is a casual...
Sorry. Oh, yeah. Oh,
it works, by the way.
Oh, it actually works. Oh, yeah, it does work. I can actually feel that too. That's the thing. Jeez. And that works too. Okay, well there you go.
Time works. Gun.
Yeah, it works.
Gun works. Bigger gun. If you want to see that, bigger gun.
Oh, I see it. But yeah. But yeah, to kind of get back to the question on hand for the most part. Sorry about that. But what is the Lolly Police Department?
The Lolly Police Department is a casual role-play group.
Casual role-play.
Basically, arguably the biggest casual role-play groups, I think, the biggest police department in VR chat. We go around patrolling the world on certain times, because certain events, and we go around trying to talk to people, communicate. Now we aim for arrest, aim for community interaction. If anyone wants to roleplay with us, we roleplay with them by a certain point. Number one, they can't be using any mods or clients.
That's fair.
They can't God mode because that's the code B.
That's fair.
The client is the code C.
I got you.
Or if somebody's saying send off their heads, I like to call them code AFK.
Mm-hmm.
And if someone's in a quest, using a quest because they can't see outdoors or PC, they code Q.
Okay. I got you. And so
we go around doing worlds, and basically, again, like talk, keep, interact, whatnot, roleplay. Walking one into Instagears was our deal from our community that Instagears situation on public road, and people can spectate and watch. The rules about spectating, though, if you want to follow a squad, is don't jump in, just serve roleplay, and don't, God mode to do anything, don't disturb.
Not fair.
Just watch.
I feel you on hand.
That, the community also does like bigger events like Most Wanted, where we got capped a certain number of suspects in a certain time, and mostly has a good story behind it, mostly it doesn't. And we capture all suspects. The event goes for about 3 hours, just how to like no event do. Another event that we also do is search warrants, where we go out to a world as 2 teams. One team being the terrorists, quote unquote, a team being the police. Terrorists have 10 minutes to make up a scene, go to a world and make up a scene in a scenario. Police have 10 minutes to prepare, get stressed, and get ready for anything. As that 10 minutes is up, or once they're ready, pull a job or invite is sent to go to that world. What the police have to do is disarm the situation and take care of the situation best they can within roleplay. What the terrorist goal is to make their situation win or kill off all police officers.
Ah, okay. And
it goes to 3 rounds. And top 3 spots get search warrants.
Okay.
A little search warrant with an LPD, I'm not joking.
No, I got you.
I've been on 2 of them.
I was gonna say, was there any stories from your side on hand that you remember, especially for how long you've been doing this on hand, that you can share, or is there just kind of like...
stories. I can say a lot of stories. I've Stone Cold Stunner one of the staff members in roleplay.
Okay.
It was hilarious.
All right. Well, there you go.
Give me a hell yeah. And I even asked him, he got most of the time, like, do you know Stone Cold Stunner? And I was like, kind of. And I freaking Stone Cold stunned her in VR, and she well played it. My main goal for that kind of stuff is to be able to have a map, scale a map, and be able to RKO someone in a role play.
I was gonna say, I don't know if you did it on hand, but I assumed after that Stone Cold Star, you just went to all 4 corners of the map just so you could just basically raise your fist up in the air like you're at the ring posts. Oh boy.
No, I did the whole Stone Cold Steve Austin thing and just start like crashing that spring and causing their faces.
I got you. Jeez. Good God.
Yeah, another story is when we had a said individual follow us in the gosher bird. It was a little pangolin bird. And this person, I haven't laughed so hard in my life. We had him come to a instigation area, and 3 of our instigators were there. We worked out the situation. It's like, they were free and walking around with guns in the back, so I'm like, okay. Me and I went upstairs in cafe, the other 2 took care of downstairs.
I got
and
you.
he frees up on the people. It's like, wait, put the gun down, stand there, you gonna stay there, boy? And I don't know ghoster, but that's just to walk in and be like, I'm the ghost person, I'm negotiate. One of the instigators accidentally put out her pistol and misfired at him, and the person that was recording, this is all recording, is great, put out his arm and started shooting at the bird. All shots missed, and all you hear from upstairs is this bird screaming, "Ah! Get back! They have guns! Oh shit!" Instantly. And we have a firefight, ended with us winning. And then the ghost bird, being a ghost bird, was like, "Hey, calm down, we can still talk about this, man."
Good lord.
I mean, the whole situation was done. He decided, like, instigating, like talking to the criminals, taking any water or something. It hilarious.
Good
He
lord.
was also very traumatized. Because he was about your distance away from me, from a 45 being shot around his face.
Jeez.
All missed, but flew past his head, and he screamed like a girl.
That's like XCOM. That's like almost like XCOM 2 level of just missing on hand too. So, just like imagine if you just had like this percentage of somehow just like this close and somehow miss.
Oh no, that's Valorant missing.
Oh jeez.
Valorant type of missing.
Good lord.
But besides that, that's most of those I can remember. Other than that, we had good events, good investigations. I know one story, this one is very quick actually, is we joined a world with another squad that we didn't know was there, that had an instigator, and this is the most wanted. And you know that like Japanese snow map, where it has like a little thing in the house in the middle, and it's all snowy, and it's like all warm inside, it's arcade downstairs, and you can like slide open the doors or a trigger. We walked in, and we knew these kind of gamers are very violent, so we have the order to our squad to shoot to incapacitate, or if they ain't gonna give us, shoot to kill. We walk in, we hear yells of one of the Vicers who was on patrol, yelling. We slide open that front door, we see him get shanked in the stomach, and we close the door. It was really a skit out of a comedy movie.
I'll let you go.
And boy. I get the order, I'm like, guys, lethal force, this guy has a knife, he's dangerous. The funniest part is the way we got was hilarious. A civilian was talking to me, I was watching the door, and I turned around to talk to the civilian, I'm like, hey, you shouldn't be here, you gotta get back, you're gonna get shot. And I noticed the little guy that did the stabbing was right behind him under the porch.
Jesus.
And he tried to one at me, I put a good 10 AR bullets into him.
Good lord. That's all I'm gonna say is just good lord on him.
Took care of the officers. Everything was fine. But that's all the stories I have for LPD. Let me get my laser dome out real quick.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead. All I'm gonna say is, I guess life as like a police officer in VR is probably a lot of different things on him. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't worry, Z2's gonna go get changed back, so that way he can be back in his laser dome attire on hand. But yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, well, well, here's the thing. I had to think long and hard on who I wanted for episode 69 on hand, and I had to think on who it could be, really. And really, when it came down to it on hand, I thought, you know, I know exactly who this can go for. Oh, different one on hand too.
LPD laser dome.
Oh, a laser gun. Okay, gotcha. I got you on hand. So,
LPD.
So pretty much what I was gonna ask you is, and this may seem like a personal question for you on hand, but everybody's got like their different kind of motivations on hand. So I was gonna ask you, what is between what you do with Laserdome community, between, you know, the Lolly Police Department on hand for different things on hand, including content creating or anything you have like different styles on hand that you enjoy the most? What is the motivation that keeps you going?
Just basically do it for the people that you love and people who doubt you won't prove them wrong.
Well, that's
my motivation on hand. No,
that's fair. That's
like the whole view of VR chat being only all like, oh, it's all sexual stuff. I'm here to debug that. It's not all of it. If you want to say it's all of it, you better be going and watching the clips I have for Laser. You better go and watch the clips I have in VR con. You better go watch that. Because that is another form of VR chat that you are not going to see from these top streamers. For the most part, not all of them. For the most part.
Gotcha.
You will see people having fun. People not really murder drilling. Not really happy here and there. There's no chill vibes or watching a movie. But you see people interacting with each other, going out, doing world hops here and there. Playing games like this. Trying out new worlds. Trying out new adventure worlds. Actually, it came to mind, that map was devoured. That horror map was on so many streams.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that map blew up. That map was a like prime pinnacle of what I mean by work careers and stuff like thriving right now.
Yeah.
That is a prime example. That was on so many people's streams, I couldn't count. It was on my stream. I freaked out. Once. Damn water monster, man.
Yeah. Don't you just hate when basically it's like, oh, everything's so calm, and then out of nowhere, a door just bursts open, and you just see something that's not there just splashing around?
The door thing was just BS, because for some reason, his hitbox extends through the door when he takes down a door. And it can get you from like 7 feet away.
Really? I didn't even encounter that problem last time I went there.
I've encountered it first couple of times. It was.
That's weird. Extremely weird on hand. But yeah, your motivation is pretty much just
motivation.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
And do it for my loved ones. Do it for the people I care about and prove that I was wrong.
Yeah, that's very noble of you. Pretty noble on hand for you, especially for what you want to tend to do, especially debugging, or well, more disproving pretty much on hand. Debunking, my bad. I don't know why I couldn't say it. I almost want to say debuff, but I was like, that's not it. Brain just wanted to say something different. I don't know why. But, so I have some couple different topics on hand I wanted to ask you about. One of them basically being the VR chat current present. Now, to explain on hand, originally we talked about, you know, the at this time on hand, you know, what do you think about VR chat, like, at this present? But I want to compare between your first day of being in VR chat long ago to where we are now, and what are some of the things you're glad that has been changed over the course of time? Be it, you know, security, be it, like, you know, style change, or just kind of like any certain trends for the most part, to some of the things you wish did not change at all, that I wish would have stayed where it was.
I really wish, like, want me to go for the bad stuff first? I'll go for the bad.
Sure, you can.
I really wish VR checked up those game boards up, like ETF and Gold Rush on that. I really wish they were able to upgrade them up, finally match those. Because there was a time in this game before League's Them that I felt empty in anything PvP or interactive.
Okay.
There was a dry out, and the only thing I was able to do is hang out with friends. You know, it's not bad. It's just like, you know, same shit, different day. That kind of stuff. It gets tiring. But other than that, I really like how the game's going. I really appreciate them addressing this as a metaverse. And not in the Facebook way, but like in their own way, that's what their goal is not so much. Make this a metaverse, make it its own thing. Like, I'm glad about some of these new names. I'm glad about these new functions. VR Chat Plus, yeah, you don't have to pay for it, but I'm glad it's here. New camera, speaking of recent, new camera, I fucking love. I love it. I like the zoom, I like the resolutions, I like the focusing. It feels a lot more smooth, it feels a lot more compatible. And stuff like that, especially like their stream, their stream that they have for like the future.
Yeah.
Stuff that they were talking about, the stuff that always came out, like they were talking about the new freaking hand menu, the quick menu, and I love the new quick menu. Because with the game used to, but oh my gosh, feels a lot more cooperative and feels a lot more suitable for what we can do with this.
I got you.
This is just part one of it. Other stuff like regions, I enjoy. I like the regions. It's fair. It's fair to the player base. Trust me, I saw that man over there pop off in his Discord so hard because he's not in the US. He popped up so hard when he heard regions in that stream. Literally flipped the shit.
Nah, I got you. I got you on hand. Also, Existence says hi too. Just let you know.
Hi, Exist.
So.
Love you, buddy.
So, but
other than that, I do enjoy new stuff that's coming with the physics bones. I'm hype. Phase bones, very amazing, and you know, I totally understand Tower and the devs. Some devs motivation to make phase bones. I can understand the hate and dislike for dynamic bones. I can understand that. It's not optimized. It hurts the game. That's their reasoning, and I say that's a good reasoning.
Yeah.
If you hate it that much, and you want to make your own, and it looks more optimized and such, go for it.
Yeah.
It's your game.
No, I got you on hand. So, but
and all that stuff is making me very excited. Though.
Yeah. Trust me, it's still growing too. Like, and the proof of it is.
This is the whole thing is part one. This camera, this man, is just part one of what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's like the whole menu thing, the whole UI. I'm like,
yeah, they're getting there.
Part one?
Yeah, they're getting there when they get there. Yeah, but they're working on it.
Yeah, I'm like,
definitely working on it. So, I will ask too on hand. Is there anything you're looking for? Besides like VR chat of what you talked about here, but is there anything you're looking forward towards on your side that you got planned for you, or anything that you are like it could be like a project or anything you want to work on?
I have one project that I'm working on that I do not want to disclose yet.
That's fine.
But let me tell you, it's stuff like LPD and Syndicate had assigned me to work on certain stuff like this. I'm not gonna say much. I'm just saying it's in the works.
That's perfectly fine.
Built. Slowly, steadily.
That's perfectly fine.
Once this week, stuff with me and stuff on my channel might change a little bit. I'm gonna be the same old be me and stuff. But I do want to. The thing that motivates me is to make an example of what should be done within some of these communities. Because there are some bad apples in these communities that don't get to be seen, don't get to be punished. And some of these bad apples do not learn savvy. That's how life is. You have to deal with it. Some people you can't fix. Some communities you can't fix. Some physical things you just can't fix.
Yeah.
And that's life. But you know, I'm here to make an example of what can be done and what should be done.
No, okay.
That's what I'm saying.
No, that's fine. You don't have to disclose any more than that. So I already know that
Other than that, it's all like, you know, working hard, being with my friends, doing laser dome, you know, future tournaments. You know, LPD doing future events, you know, that's so exciting. New games here and there. My league got back for 2042 Horizon 5 based on games.
No, I get you.
That's about it. That's what I'm saying.
No, I feel you. I feel you. You got a lot to enjoy on here.
One of the topics, by the way, I thought anime in those topics. Don't get me started.
Well, funny enough, that's actually the next thing coming up here, and it's the curveball because everybody's got a different type of thing for this question. So, let's talk about anime. So, I have a 3-part question to this, actually, just so it doesn't go on too long for you, so that way you don't, you know, lose yourself in the amount of anime that I'm pretty sure you have seen a lot of. So, first question to this is this. When I say the word anime, what is the first anime series that comes to your mind?
Dragon Ball Z.
Okay, that's a good one. Classic on hand for the most part.
Dragon Ball Z, Kill la Kill, Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan.
I got you. There's a lot of things on hand when it comes to you when you think of like the word anime on hand. Usually when it comes to stuff like that, it just like immediately it'll come to you on hand. So my second part question to this: if you had a top 3 or top 5, be it anime series or anime movie, what would that be?
Anything, movies or series? Oh my goodness. Okay, 5. I gotcha.
Go ahead.
I gotcha, homie. For my personal top 5. Okay, here we go. Yu Yu Hakusho. That's number 5. Yu Yu Hakusho. Goat fucking anime. Goat. But I have a lot, but you know, some of these I don't really admire not so much.
No, you're okay.
I bust out a lot of Funimation. Baki number 4. I've seen clips. I haven't watched it, but I've watched some clips. I watched some videos. I am so interested in it. The way it's going. And I'm seeing the full series. I'm not saying this to Netflix. I'm saying like the Grapper and the tournament all together. Because you know, the Baki Netflix is a continuation.
Yeah.
So it's all together. The whole series of Grapper to now. 4. Whole series 4. Number 3, I would say One Piece. One of my first anime I ever watched.
That's fair. That's fair on hand.
Number 2, Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
The original, non-censored.
Is that true?
Number 1, Soul Eater. Number 1, Soul Eater.
Soul Eater? Okay. You know what?
Holy shit, Soul Eater.
You know what's hilarious? Now that you say Soul Eater, because there is one individual who loves Soul Eater just as much as you do, and basically, like he enjoys it on hand. That being chaotic, so you two are gonna get along just fine on hand when it comes to Soul Eater.
I fucking love Soul Eater, dude. Like, I'm gonna tell ya, I'm rewatching in those movie worlds. I'm so excited to get to like the fucking good stuff, because like the thing that anime, it just like shows you prologues, and by like episode 7, you're thrown into some shit.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Ian. So, my last question to that topic is, what is the anime that hit you close to home? Like, when you watch it and everything, you feel it on a personal level, like it's connected to you emotionally.
I Again, Sawyer, that shit hit me hard.
Sawyer? Alright.
Sawyer, I see, dude, having your arm be best friend as a fucking weapon? Whoa. Whoa, you know how, like, good that, like, connection has to be with someone?
Mm-hmm.
To trust him in being your weapon. Either a scythe, a gun, a sword, you know, whatever thing you was allowed to do.
I got you.
It shows me that the friendships that you make, those connections, and that one specific one, it doesn't have to be a relationship, it could be a best friend. When you two work together, you become a unit. And that's why, like, it hits me close home, because with certain people I work with, like, man, like, you know, my girlfriend, like, people like Mr. and Candy, as a message, I got a message, he's my best friend at PD. When we work together properly, we work as a unit, we are unstoppable. We work well. That's why it hits me close to home. Because it shows out you're the half out your partner, sometimes you're weaker and sometimes you're not.
Yeah, I feel you.
Sometimes
I understand
you're just defenseless.
No, I feel you.
It goes both ways, right? It goes both ways. Without the sword, you're defenseless, but with the sword without the wielder, you have no one to hold you, and you have no one to you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Be able to use you at your full. Be able to have you at your full potential.
Yeah.
No, I feel you. I definitely feel you on hand. So, this gets me down to my last question, and I'm gonna bring this camera over to you on hand. That way we can just line this up here. So give me a second. I just lined this up here really quickly. Oh, you're fine.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get this lined up on hand. This is weird because of how it's supposed to be on my side here. So, pretty much on hand is, what are your goals and dreams? And at best, what is the best advice you could ever give to anyone? I'm going to give you center stage for this. So, pretty much have at it.
Can I do one thing?
Go right ahead. Yeah, all good.
So first thing? What's your first question?
Basically, my first question to you was, what are your goals and dreams?
My goals and dreams is to be happy in life. And, like, to feel like I've created something of my own and own it. And this future project is what is hopefully going to help me with that. So what was the second part?
And the second part is, and at best, what is the best advice you can ever give to anybody?
Best advice I can give to anybody. Do no harm, but take no foul. That's the best advice I can give you.
No, I got you.
Be nice, but don't take other people's shit.
No, I got you. Straight to the
Don't
point.
let people take advantage and let people backstab you. And be aware of those kind of people. I won't mean like be afraid of people, but like if you see red flags, you have to take those red flags.
No, I got you. I got you on hand. So let me bring this back to you. Bring this back on hand. So, hold on a second. Let me see here. Actually, okay, there we go. That works. That works just fine. So, pretty much, before we call the interview on hand here, I just want to ask everybody in chat, especially everybody here for Z2 on hand, do you have any questions you would like to ask Z2 for the most part? Any questions on hand you would ever want to ask him, just so you know the answer to it. So, while everybody in chat's coming up with questions, I want to ask you this on hand. The name Z2, where did that originate from?
That originated from, oh my goodness. Oh man, this is back in the day when I used to stream Smash and go to tournaments. The Z part, the Z is the first letter of my name.
I got you.
And the 2 was meant for Mewtwo, a character that I made in Smash Bros. That I still mean. And I think it's a cool ass Pokemon. I also want to point out that you said, I want to point out, you know, that you said you want to also talk about music real quick.
Oh, yeah, that was one of the hot, that was one of the, one of your hot. Yeah, it could be a quick one. That was,
we could do this real quick.
Yeah, it's fine.
We could do a quick one.
Go ahead.
What music tastes like? You asked what music tastes. I was literally born in New York, so it was unavoidable. I was gonna get into rap music. I live in New York. We have stuff like Jay-Z, T.I., Kendrick, and all that stuff. But like the people I leaned towards was like Eminem, Jay-Z, and T.I. was like the obvious. And you know, some Kanye West here and there. But I also got into rock music.
I got you. No, you're good.
Rock music, like my very first bands were Linkin Park, Green Day, and The Offspring. Linkin Park was my first ever band. Saw them, heard them from the radio, saw them on TV, and fell fucking in love with them. God, their music helped me through a lot of shit. You know, stuff like Offspring, and like, hell, my first introduction to Offspring was Crazy Taxi, if you remember the intro song. It was Offspring.
Yeah, I remember it on hand. I do remember it.
Yeah, but that was my first intro to Offspring. Green Day, my dad showed me. And you know, all piled up into what I have now is I'm into mostly rock and rap. I'm mostly an Indian person. But I'm a big sucker for 90s. I'm a sucker for 90s music. I love 90s stuff.
No, it's all good. It's all good for the most part.
Recently, I've been getting into anime rap. Anime rap, I've been getting into slowly. There are some songs from anime rappers that I do like.
Okay, I got you on it. I mean, I've listened to a little bit of anime music here and there for the most part. Like,
we got a question from Exist.
Yep, I know. I was just listening on hand, so I didn't interrupt you on it. But yeah, Exist asked, "What is your favorite Laserdome moment?"
I didn't read them all. I just saw a question mark. I didn't read that question. I saw a question mark. I'm like, huh. Oh my goodness! Like I've been here since 2001, dude. I'm going to decline anything that I did. Just to be fair,
that's fine.
I did within 20 minutes, whether it be fucking snaps from across the map, whether it be, you know, multiple rampages, whether it be the goddamn 360 no scope I pulled off a charity event. I have done that. It took 30 tries, but I did because you know what I said? Before getting to I said to my chat during that stream, like, okay, chat, if I hit a 360 during these V4 matches, I have to donate to the charity. 30 tries later, and two games later, I managed to hit.
Well, there you go.
But there are two that are sticking up there, but it's hard to choose.
Well, when in doubt, you say both.
Okay, hard second was the most recent tournament. There's a person named AriCat. And if you know what I mean by a CSGO moment, like a CSGO quest, this is what this person did. The Vampires is said to be a battle royale by team. We don't have a team battle royale, so we made our own.
Yep.
Basically, you get all the team points, you go into the cart, and then it's just a battle royale, and everybody's on a team. What makes it hard is it's up for free for a battle royale. You can shoot your teammates with a friendly fire. And the first one was 3 lives, that went well. The second one was 1 life. And the final one was 1 life. 2 teams stood as the last 2. One being AriCat's team, and the other being Arcanians. Arcanians were the blue team that had 3 members left. AriCat was the only person on their team. They were tied 3-3. Whoever wins this, whoever won this final battle royale gets the championship, gets the gold. I have never seen a 3v1 be clutched out so badly than that. Because first kill, she snapped into a win through like one of the wheels in the middle. Like about happened, if I can find a map, that top floor over there, that second level, that's where all happens.
Okay.
And takes out 1, easy. Takes out the second guy that had a shield, so he had to hit him 2 times. Because he got 2 shots off, he missed a shot. Third guy, she ran off, managed to catch a spawn of a small, which is like a grenade launcher type power up, and get him through the banister. And clutched out a 3v1 for a championship. I have never seen this whole world erupt in cheers in that moment. So my favorite moment involves that person asking questions. Mr. I do not exist. He is also a competitor in Laserdome. During one of our grand finals, yes, it was a VRCon one right behind you.
VRCon one?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's this one.
Oh, that one right there? Let me show that real quick.
Very recent. Let me
Pretty much right there. Yep, right there.
Right here.
Yep. That's it.
Very recent. Very recent. And the not really the highest streak, but in this game, you have streaks and chains. Chains are like consecutive kills. Between 1 to 2 seconds. Streaks are what you think. Are streaks within life. So you have 3 lives. Within that 3 lives, you can get a streak. No matter if you get hit 3 times, you lose your life. You lose your streak. Exist. You didn't get hit once.
I got you.
No, he didn't get hit once for the first half of the streak. There's a couple of streaks. I think it's like 9. I don't know. I can't count. So there's zapping streak, which is a 5-hit streak. There's dominating, which is a 9-hit streak. There's rampage, which is a 12-hit streak. Unstoppable is, I think, 16.
Yeah.
18?
I believe so. I'm trying to think on hand. It's been a while since I thought of it.
There's Godlike, which is 24. And then there's Immortal, which is 26. That's a lot. That's up there, right up there. That has a lot of hits to get within those 3 lives.
Definitely.
Let me just say, in less than a minute, this man exists in your chat has got a rampage. That's 12 hits under a minute by defending a point. He kept going, unstoppable. He kept going, and he managed to get the first ever godlike streak in the whole tournament history. No one has ever gone godlike on the tournament.
Jeez.
He didn't notice it because he was just going out talking to himself. While he was talking to a player, he got the guy and he didn't hear because he was talking. He didn't notice. He just stands like, oh well. But when he spawned in, he spawned after the match, you saw that he got 24-25 keep bets within the highest streak, and he freaked out. He was on the floor.
Damn.
I'd say that's arguably the best.
Yeah.
That's arguably the best moment within Laser. We have seen Unstoppables, we have seen Rampages, we have seen quad streaks, like quad chains, but we never seen a godlike like that. It was history. And I didn't hear it because I was on next to him.
Jeez.
But I watched the commentators booth, and I'm sorry, they popped off. That man Series and Chris Kanye, host from VRCon, they were hysterics up here after they heard the godlike announcement.
Good lord. Oh, it can show you. It can show you on hand.
That's my best moment.
You ever think there's ever going to be like an esports kind of thing in VR chat where basically it'd be like the consistency of, because I'm gonna throw it out there, laser.
It can actually happen.
Yeah, well, with Laser Dome and then like, I was gonna say Udon boxing.
It can happen. Like
yeah, it can happen.
Like Laser Dome, all these like, again, streaming back can be another one. Like if my goal is, I want to help streaming back as a community. Because from Japan, so no not very good English. But I do want to see one day if I can make a American circuit for that map, because that map has good maps to play on. But the newest map is literally they're trying to make Battlefield in VR chat. The newest map. They've shown tanks, they've shown helis, they've shown jets, they've shown two-handed guns, the whole shindig, and it looks amazing.
Jeez.
Stuff like that can get esport if it was careful enough. Stuff like this can get always has a tournament relation. It can get a sponsor probably from VR chat themselves, or VCAT, or virtual market one day.
I feel you.
It can happen.
Yeah, it could definitely happen. So
I can see the day where freaking we're having a tournament at, you know, virtual market, and we can say like, oh, this is Laser Dome tournament brought to you by freaking Lexus. A car coming out.
Yeah, you never know. It could happen. You know, anything's possible in the future. So, I don't think last call's on hand for the most part for questions on hand, but I will think I do have one more thing off the top of my head that I was going to ask you, and that's basically with the whole esports thing that I mentioned on hand, especially within VRC. Like, if VRC ever had like a con for basically like gaming types on hand, where you could just easily do like tournaments for the most part. If they ever organized that on hand for the most part, do you suppose that they'll basically help bring the community a little bit more together on it in the sense of like different kind of like sport, depending on what kind it is, activity-wise, sports-wise, or so, or is it just going to be like a little bit of too much competitiveness on hand, if possible? It's because it seems.
The thing is, the bad here, well, I feel that can make it bad as a money pot, of it.
That's true. Money can ruin certain things.
It does not pop ones. It's just sponsored BS, and there's a sponsored and hosted events. You know, like Thumbs by VRCon, VR Chat, virtual market. Like those are my sponsors. It can work.
Yeah.
It can work.
I got you. I got you on hand. So.
You know, all that can work, but ain't money. No, I'm not going with it.
I feel you. I don't think I see any more questions I can mention on hand for the most part, which I do apologize. I didn't get to the music one on hand because I was just kind of like watching from my side here, trying to see this on hand because OVR drop screwed up. But I will say on hand for the most part, guys, that will be episode 69 of Shoot the Breeze.